Hello, welcome back to Firefighting. So, we haven't drawn. We haven't done a draw. No draws. 0 draws. Only 2 wins, one of which you saw, and many losses. Here it is in its full. We actually got through to the fourth round of the year. We got knocked out with Brentford. But Brentford, we're worse than Brentford. But we beat Chelsea. That was nice. 1-0, penalty. Didn't deserve it. Look at that. Shit ratings. Apart from the 2 centre-backs. They had a good game. Playing together. Egan and O'Connell. They haven't played together since. Silly, really. I don't know why I haven't done that. Well, I do, because of signings that we've made. That you might be looking at and seeing on the side. Oh, can you see them? Oh, where are they? I'm not going to show you now. I'm going to show you right this second. Let's start with the outs. First up, Oliver Norwood. He's gone to Burnley. £1.6 million. Probably could have been a good option, but he's gone now. Bye, Oliver. John Lundstrom's gone to China. We've just demolished the core of the squad. I don't learn my lessons. Callum Robinson has gone to Lyon, which I believe is in Argentina or Mexico. He's gone to Mexico. He's just, Irishman abroad, having a good time. Callum Gribben, there was a wonder kid a few years ago. Now I've sold him to Shrewsbury. Alright, I didn't actually sell this one, or the next one. It was actually somebody else who's in charge of accepting transfers for the youth team. This guy he thought was, shit, I guess. So he sold him. And he also sold this guy, who's not shit, but he sold him, and I don't care, because I'm only here for the season. I'm just trying to make them survive, and I'm not doing a very good job. Let's look at the transfers I brought in to try and help. Yeah, it's Fred. I bought Fred in on loan. He's going to be box to box. Him and the old Sander Berge in midfield, hoping they'll do wonders. Also, if you're wondering, I'm wearing a hat and a dressing gown because I'm cold. I'm wearing actual clothes underneath. Children of Bodom shirt today. Lovely bit of shirt. That's not a phrase people use, is it? No. But Fred's here. He's on loan for the season, and I also brought in somebody else on loan. It's Riyad Mahrez. I brought Riyad Mahrez in on loan to Sheffield United. He's come down from Manchester City. He's dropped to 20th place. He had a start in the league, and then he went to the African Cup of Nations, so he hasn't played since. So, do you want to see how that game went? 6.4. 6.4 he got. On loan. Against Norwich. Took him off in the 84. It was terrible. I've also brought in Juan Mata. I brought Juan Mata in. I've gone for Premier League proven players only. So here's Juan Mata. He's doing alright. Look at him, he's played 2 games, got 7 in one of them. Brilliant. Against Brighton. We lost 3-2. But he did good. He did good. He was playing that Chelsea match where we won as well, sticking it to his old employers, previous to Man United. You know how it works. I've also done one more signing, which is it's Rob Holding. Hey, look at that. Rob Holding, everybody. He's here. He's well rounded. He's starting immediately. He started already every game. 2 games. He's played 2 games. Brighton, Brentford. We lost both of those games. So it's going well. 6.7 both times though, so clearly not his fault. Yeah, that's the signings. Those 4 in. All of these ones out. We still have no money. I've gone over the budgets. If you look here, yeah, we're just. I could probably switch that around now and then. Maybe we'll have the wage budget. No, I didn't do it. But there might still be a player or 2 going out. Hopefully, if we're lucky, that'd be nice. But we'll see what happens. Because today's episode is, of course, a game against Fulham. And a game... No, that's it. Just one game against Fulham. Then we've got a winter break. And I play this horrific run of games. And then more games will happen after that. But today it's Fulham. And then the transfer deadline day, if anything happens in that game. So let's have a look at the team, who are still currently bottom of the league. We jumped up to 19th very briefly, but we're still only 6 points away. God, take it one game at a time. We're still going with this. You may notice that Billy Sharp's up front today. It's because Mousse hasn't... Look at this, right? Look at this. He scored the 2 goals in that Brighton match. He scored once again in the other Brighton match, which we lost. And that's it. That's all he's done. Otherwise, he's been absolutely shit. So, we start today with the 4-2-3-1. It's a little bit different. There's a wing-back, there's a full-back on attack, there's ball-playing defenders. Who knows what's happening? I'm certainly a bit lost. But Fulham, that's who we're playing. Wanderson's back from injury, that's good as well. But Billy Sharp will start up front today in the first match, apart from a match in the FA Cup where I started him against Hull and we narrowly won. He didn't do anything. But we'll see how he does as a deep lying forward. Maybe he can bring something. I mean, he's got no physicals left at all. So, we're relying on his finishing, old Billy Sharp. Hopefully he can give us a miracle today. Let's go through the team. Silvestri's back from his injury and is a slightly better goalkeeper than Verips, who was awful and let in so many goals that he should have saved. But then Baldock is out here, right wing back, defensive duty. Holding and O'Connell are the two in the middle, covering, holding, stopping O'Connell. Ender Stevens is the attacking fullback on the left. Sanderberg and Fred in the midfield. It should be pretty class, with Mata just ahead of them. Lovely. This up here, this bit here, if you just look at this bit. Wilson, Mata, Wanderson, Fred and Burge. Brilliant. And then didn't get striker to finish it all off. So Billy Sharp, just come on Billy. Let's have it. Fulham. Here's the Fulham team. You may know it. Sessegnon. So Steven Sessegnon. Does he play right? He plays right back. Good for him. Otherwise, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the free kick maestro, is here. Mitrovic is still here, and not a lot else even on the bench as far as I could see has changed for Fulham, who must have got promoted in that season where we got relegated with Crystal Palace. I expect nothing but a win. They're motivated. They absolutely love it. Let's see if we can go out and get that win. First highlight of the game, it is a throw-in to Fulham. Can we get the counter-attack? Yes, Wanderson bangs that forward to Billy Sharp, who he really did try and chase that. I have to be honest. He used all of his leg muscles, but there's only one left, one leg muscle, as the knockouts gone through. He skipped around a defender and he scored from a ridiculous angle that none of my wingers ever score from. They always hit it directly at the keeper. To be honest, he probably did hit that directly at the keeper, but the keepers are shit. Even this guy who is back from his injury and is supposed to be the first choice. He's tiny, he's old Sylvester. He's gone round in Stevens like he's not even there. It was all a bit of shit, wasn't it, really? And that's half time. Nothing else happened at all. And we are awful. Show a bit of desire. Ratings have dropped all over the shop. Nobody has, only Jack O'Connell has stayed on a 6.8. Everybody else has dropped from what they started. Somehow the keeper's got 6.7. Keeper ratings never make sense. So, I don't know. Let's just start the second half with, let's bring Mousse on and see if we can get anything out of this game. 60 minutes have passed. Nothing has happened. So we are going to bring on Luke Freeman for Wanderson, who's more of an out-and-out winger. Hopefully he can exploit that left-hand side. I'm actually going to drop you to a supporting duty. Bring you back to a fullback, a supporting duty. Let's just get organised as an actual defensive line rather than trying all this fucking bollocks. That was cohesive, Luke. Well done. Very cohesive. John Fleck. Fuck Fred. He's shit. It's a throw in to Fulham again. Can we break this time? Doesn't look likely so far as Jean-Michel Seri gives it back to the two defenders and they go outside to Masuku. Isn't that dish with like a tomatoey sauce and then some egg on it? Is that a Masuku? I can't remember what it's called. But either way, he's not it. It's not him. That's bad. That's really bad. Knockaert, who obviously, apart from right here, has never proven himself in the Premier League, is just going through players like they're not even there. Mitrovic heads down. Çalhanoğlu scored. It's 2-0 to Fulham. We're losing at home. It's another throw-in. We can't defend. Oh, we defended a throw-in. Fucking genius. Mousse's on the ball. He's turned. He's running. He's going to score now just because... Well, he's not going to score. I thought he was going to score because I said he didn't score. It's a corner for Fulham. And that's 3-0. What's the point in this team? Sorry, Sheffield United fans, but I'm really not having fun with this team at all. I brought in Juan Mata, he's done nothing. I brought in Fred, he's done nothing. They're all doing nothing. And there's a harder from kickoff, is there? I wonder what this will be. The thing is, Newcastle are losing. There's still nobody is taking advantage of us just dropping places like fucking rock. That's Freeman is shot there. And I'm not. See that why? Why has he done that? As we marched on towards the end of the match, we probably should have conceded a fourth. I really don't care anymore. Sheffield United, please. Just fucking end this match. There we go. Great. So, it's transfer deadline day. We're going to take part and see if we can get anything. Kieran Freeman did actually hand in a transfer request. Currently waiting on this £7 million offer to go through, which will give us actually a bit of money to maybe do something with here at transfer deadline day. I've got no time to discuss these issues though. We've just got to wait and hope it happens before the deadline, because it's probably a different deadline wherever they are. But I want it to happen now, so we can do anything right now. Please. Shall we just keep going? This is transfer deadline day. Nothing's happening so far. Oh, there's offers. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. So we need to register. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. Important dates, upcoming competitions to scout. Sure, just scout. I know it should be ongoing, but fuck it. Doherty's going on loan to Wickham. Good. Happy for him. Happy for Wickham. And Freeman is out. Good. They want Reece Norrington Davis on loan. He's a decent player actually at left back, but no, can't have him. Scouting. Good. Let's get the money in. Has it happened? Have we got the money? Wait for it. There it is. We got the money. It's time to. Oh my God, Steven Bergwijn's on the transfer list. Can we get him in? Put him as a false 9. I'm going to go look around and do some offers on some players. Do you want to come with me and look at some players? Let's look at the transfer list to see if there's anybody we can get in. With any luck, there'll be somebody. Transfer list is currently here. There's Xhaka, there's lots of players, isn't there? Ross Barkley. I'm thinking... That's the end of the sentence. I'm thinking... Should we get anybody in? Who's the most recommended by the scouts? It's Steven Bergwijn. He's requested to leave. It's a 17.75 million. We don't have that sort of money. We've got 1 million, and we have got 2 loans already from the Premier League. So, unfortunately, we could get a better goalkeeper. That'd be fun. Get Roman Burke in. Is that a move we want to make? Oh, I don't know. There's Andre Ayew as well. He's an average footballer. Can play up front. Can't pass, but is quite good physically. Could play as a pressing forward. We are playing a high pressing sort of line. We could get Andre Ayew in. Has he done anything this season? He scored 7 goals. They're selling him after. 12 and 41 last season is not the best, but we could use 7 goals right now. Kolarov's there. He's at Liverpool. I'm not sure why. Che Adams is listed 10.75, 10.25. I don't have, again, that sort of money. Let's just go down a little bit. See who we got around. We got Masonda, Danny Welbeck, not Welbeck. Jesus, could we get Danny Welbeck in? Has he scored? He scored 1 last season. He's not prolific, is he, old Danny? Poor Danny Welbeck. But would he be good for us? Probably. Everybody would be good for us right now. Steven Zonzi is requested to leave Bournemouth. Not the sort of player we're probably going to need right now. There's a striker from Reading. Oh, he's just not very good. Dries Mertens. Can we get Dries? How much is he listed? 1.4 million. We're going to go in with an offer for Dries Mertens. We're probably not going to get him, are we? Let's reduce this down a bit, right? 500 there. Installments, 3 installments of 1 million. You like it? They love it. Then we can maybe switch it around, get a bit more on the wage side. So anybody else we should be looking at? Obviously Andre Ayew could be a good option. Steve Mounier. You remember Steve Mounier, target man? Complete forward. Can play complete forward. Would that be better? He's a good jumper. Do we hit crosses into the box at all? He's got no years left on his contract. How much do they want? 2.1 mil. That's a lot of money for a player who... Has he scored goals? He scored 9 goals. He scored more than Andre Ayew. Scored 12 last season as well. He's not actually that bad in the Championship. I don't know if he's going to be good enough for us at this level, and I'm pretty sure my scouts aren't very good, so they won't know either. Just going to keep looking. Kollarov's there again. There's a fullback at Sporting. He's had a bid. Jeez. This is stressful times. I've never done anything like this before, where you join me for transfer deadline day. This is what I do on transfer deadline day. I look around, see if there's anybody else available that might be worth even remotely looking at. And so far, not really at all, is there? We're just going down. No names are down. We're going to the very depths now. There's very little chance that anybody... Jermaine Defoe, 35k, no physicals, could still finish. Should we get Jermaine Defoe in? That's a question. Does it need answering? Can play deep. I mean, we've already got Billy Sharp, who's basically this. He's 38. Has he scored this season? He scored 1. He scored 3 last year. I don't think we need Jermaine Defoe. There's Gary Cahill. Remember him from last year. Or Scott Carson. Get Scott Carson. Is Scott Carson better than our keeper? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. I very much doubt Scott Carson's even worth looking at. Gee willikers. Keep looking. I know sometimes at the bottom you get a couple of bites. Nathan D'Alfonso. Oh, good to see his name should pop up. It's lovely to know he still exists and is still playing football. Sonny Aluko. Oh, he's not very good, is he? Keep going. There seems to be some players down here. Okay, I think we've gone past them now because we're now into the thousands. It was Ricardo Quaresma. Ricardo Quaresma is listed. Should we get Ricardo Quaresma? We don't know anything about him apart from what he does. We know that last season, 2 goals, 7.1 average rating. Do we need another winger who's very flair oriented? How much is they looking for? 24k. He's leaving on a free transfer. Do they want 24k? Should we get Ricardo Quaresma? That is an option. Is it a good option? No. Goran Pandev. Okay, after looking around for a bit at Ricardo Quaresma and Goran Pandev, who are both on the transfer list for limited amounts of money, I'm starting to think we should just go and have a look and see if we can get what's his face, the lad we just made an offer on. I forgot his name. Mertens. The story has leaked. Dries Mertens. He's gonna a lot of money. Wanderson, can you endorse the move? Yeah, Wanderson loves it here. I don't know why. Nobody does. Not really there or that one, but we can do that because I won't be here then. Yes, he loves it. Let's go negotiate the contracts. A lot of money. He wants a lot of money. We can do a lot of money. We can't do all of the money you want. Do you want that? Yes. I'm spending money we don't have. So, good. Winterson tries best. He wants to do it on not on relationships. So let's see if we can get in Dries Mertens. Still no comment on that. Other than that, I don't think we're going to make. If we can make Dries Mertens, we're signing Dries Mertens. We're signing Dries Mertens. They want him on loan. Duration next transfer window. Okay, they're going to pay 2.5k. That will offset some of the 115,000 we're going to pay to Dries Mertens. We signed Dries Mertens. The hell was that? We've signed Dries Mertens. He's not quite the physical guy. He weighs 9 stone. You telling me that man is 9 stone? Look at it. I'm joking. That is obviously a picture. Either way, we signed Dries Mertens, so that's good. Yeah. that's great. I think we're pretty much done for transfer deadline day. So, because we just spent more money than we ever had, we didn't have any money, and we spent more of it than we should have. Let's just see if we can sort of bring the budgets back down, and then decide where we should meet back next with Dries Mertens, Juan Mata, Fred, Riyad Mahrez. We've got some superstars in this Sheffield United team. It's no longer Sheffield United, is it? Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? We're well in the. We've spent a bit too much. I'm just going to try and do that. It's not worked. 99k over budget, but that's not my problem, is it? There we go. Look, we just made 2.5k back. Lovely stuff. Easy as you like. Right, we will meet back after that 3-match run where there's absolutely no hope of us getting a win. We're going to meet back after that, I think. So that should be fun. Hopefully, it doesn't say that we got anybody international duty, so maybe Riyad Mahrez is back as well. That's a friendly. I don't care about that, so that'll be great. Let's just have a look at the old schedule. See, we should meet back for Wolves. We'll meet back for Wolves and Brentford, who are a Premier League team. I just realised that they beat us in FA Cup. That's fine then, if they're a Premier League team. We'll be back for Wolves and Brentford, as long as we don't get fired before we're in these 3 matches. For now though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this chaos that was a transfer window deadline day. I'm not going to do any more business because I can't. And we've got Dries Mertens, so do with that what you will.